Susan. I'm so excited to be able to show you the crafts I've done for the boys. I have 3 wonderful men in my life, my husband Jimmy and my son Caleb and my son Dylan. And the crafts I made are crafts that go along with the line of what they like. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn something. Don't forget to go down to the description box down below and watch all of the playlists. There's some wonderful women who are doing this. They're so talented and great. This collaboration is hosted by Elizabeth of Dandy Soap DIY and co-hosted by Pat of Pat's Homecraft. I've enjoyed working with these women, and they're just so supportive and great. And if you like the content you see, please hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that thumbs up. Give me a comment. Tell me what you like. So without further ado, let's get started. I have this shadow box and I was wanting to do something with it. So we're going to see what I do. I took this sign I had gotten at Dollar Tree, and I took apart the staples and the ribbon, took the ribbon off the back, and I'm gonna use 2 of them to attach where the heart part is on the shadow box. I sanded the glitter off of the signs, and I attached the signs to the shadow box just using hot glue. And I painted the shadow box using Waverly chalk paint and ink, and it only took 1 good coat. I got these poster lights at Dollar General, and I took them out of the box and decided to arrange them on the shadow box. My youngest son is like his mama and is a collector. So I thought something like this would be great for like a teenage boy or someone like my son who collects. I'm going to put the lights around the shadow box. I wish the lights had been just a tad longer, but it still looked good. And I took black zip ties to attach it to the box. Now, one wasn't long enough to work, but I was able to connect 2 together and then it wrap around the box. And I just clipped off the ends of the zip ties with a pair of scissors. And it blended with the box really well. Of course, the lights were light, so you could see that, but it still worked out. And here's how it turned out. I think it made a great display, and he liked it, and that's what matters. The next project's for my oldest son. I took this sign from Dollar Tree, removed the jute cord, and sanded the sign. I took Waverly chalk paint in white and painted the sign. It took 3 coats, and I just dried it with my hairdryer in between the coats. I used my Cricut to make a decal. My oldest son graduated from Mississippi State, and so I'm making a project that celebrates that. Hail State is a saying that they use for Mississippi State. Now, this state decal I got at Dollar General, and it was on sale, in fact, and so I used it to go on this sign also. I centered them onto the sign and just attached them. Once I finished getting the decals on, I used this burlap ribbon and just went around the edges to give it kind of a rustic look. At first I added back on the jute cord, but then I found out that it really wouldn't work. I took this nautical rope that I have and went around the square wreath frame I got from Dollar Tree, and I would just glue ever so often. I didn't have quite enough rope to do all four corners, so that's why I couldn't use the jute cord, because I was going to hang it in the middle, but I ended up gluing the sign to the bottom so that to cover up those corners. And I just had this ribbon for years, and I just used it to decorate. And I used the back side that wasn't shiny, because I mean, boys usually don't care for shiny. So I just decorated the wreath using that, kind of keeping it simple. And I just used some of that same ribbon to make a hanger for the wreath. And here's how it turned out. It's got a manly feel, no flowers, but it celebrates his alma mater. And he says he likes it, and that's what matters. This last project, I used my Cricut again. This one is for my husband. And I just cut out a saying that I'm going to put on a piece of scrap wood. And now I'm fixing to transfer my stencil onto the piece of wood. And I'm going to try to center it as best as I can. And now I'm going to stencil my sign using Waverly chalk paint and white. And now my favorite part. And now I'm just putting the hangers on the top. I'm just using a screw to start my hole, and I'm just using eye hooks for the top, and then I'm just going to use jute string to hang it up by. And here's my sign. No soliciting. We're too broke to buy anything. We love Jesus. If we need it, we know where to get it. We don't talk to strangers. Have a nice day. This suits my husband and me perfectly. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And remember to love the men in your life. So until next time, bye.